You can hide me.
All right. Good morning, everybody. It looks like we are live today. I'm going to double check our systems. I've got my system mic checking one of our YouTube channels. I'm going to check the other YouTube channel, make sure that we're 100% live so that you guys can see and hear us. I would hate to go through this and you guys can't see and hear us. So just give us a minute to be able to see the system go live. All right. Mike, give me a thumbs up if we're live on the one you're monitoring. Good to go. I am not live on the one that I am monitoring just yet. There we go. Okay. We're up and we're live and we're excited and we're happy. Kathy, what's going on this morning? Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. Good. All good. I was just
All right,
saying.
so I'm going to put Kathy out there, right? Because I want you guys to know that, yes, we wake up Monday and we're chipped, we're excited. We want you guys to be excited. That's why we do this Monday kickoff. But Kathy came on this call and she was like, I can't hear y'all. I don't know what's going on. And then she just turned on her speakers. She goes, it's Monday, guys. Give me a break. And it is Monday, we got to get back into the rhythm of things, and that coffee. That's right, Kathy. That coffee is important. I'm like, this is me every morning with my coffee.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I feel like that. I don't know if you ever saw that TV show where the lady says, hey, the doctor is telling the guy, she's like, hey, you really gotta take care of yourself because you're not well. She goes, you need to cut back on liquor. He goes, yeah, it's not gonna happen. And she goes, okay, well, how about cutting back on red meat? And he goes, yep, definitely, I'll pass. And she goes, well, what do you do to relieve stress? And he goes, drink whiskey and eat steak. That's how I feel about coffee. I'm like, I can't let it go, After I had my heart attack, everybody's like, you got to slow down. You can't be doing that stuff. And I was like, look, dude, there are some things that I just like. And it's not, I have this thing in my head. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. I don't know. But I believe that we go into life to live life, not for life to do it for us, right? Like you got to enjoy, right? You got to enjoy life.
100%. We can do all the good things that we're told, and we could do all of that. But quite honestly, if you're not living it and you're not loving what you're doing every day, then you're not going to be too happy of a person.
It's true. It's true. Yeah. And then what happens is, you see all those videos and stuff like people, last words from the deathbed, dying with regret, things of that nature. And I'm like, yeah, that's not who I want to be.
That's not going to be me.
That's not going to be me. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to live life with regret. I don't want to, I don't want to feel like, I don't know, like I didn't get to enjoy life for what it is. And don't get me wrong, guys, if you have a serious issue and the doctor says, if you eat one more steak, you're going to die, then you might want to live life, right? Like, try to live a little bit longer, but if it's something that you can manage, maintain, control, God, man, there are some folks, I think people make decisions, Kathy. I think people make, and this is for everybody listening out there, because this is a Monday kickoff call, and I want you guys to be massively excited about this kickoff.
Yes.
Right?
And decisions. That's the key word. So important. Everything that we do in life. So everything we accomplish. So,
I see these pictures sometimes, right? Like 70-year-old guy, and he's like hurting, and he's overweight, and he's like got the walker, and he's like struggling to get by. And then there's like another picture next to him, 70-year-old guy, 6-pack in the gym, looking good. And you go, that's a decision.
Yes.
Right? Like one made a decision to say, I'm 70 and I'm old. And the other one said, I'm 70 and I'm alive.
And I'm alive.
I'm going to push forward.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's how it works in everything, in business, in what we do, in real estate. I mean, coming back to that, every decision, the decision for us to be here right now, for you to be here, for me to be here on a Monday at 8:30, it's a decision, right? I could be in bed sleeping.
Absolutely.
Enjoy my last 2 days before my kids start school again, and I have to get up early at 6 a.m. So it's a decision we make, and those decisions that we make is really ultimately what's going to produce whatever result it is that we earned, right? Because and just not to go off on a tangent, but recently I've been thinking of, sometimes people say, oh, you're so lucky, oh, you're lucky of this, or you're lucky of that, and oh, it's luck. No. If people that really, really earn things, or that you see them succeeding, or that you see them getting ahead, guys, don't call them lucky. Because you know what? Those people earned it. I guarantee you, they did not wake up in the morning and have an amazing deal fall off from the sky. Or, you got to earn these things, and you earn them when you do every little thing that you do. Small as it may be, but little by little, consistently every day. What do you think?
I think, and I'm in agreement with you. I think that look, we started the thing with decisions. It's kind of led to decisions, right?
Yes.
And we think about the decisions that we make on a daily basis, like the decision, like you suggested, or you said, to wake up early and come do this, equally to the decision that the people who are watching us this morning made to come on, right? And listen to us today, and to go, hey, I'm gonna get super hyper pumped about today. And Dave and Kathy are gonna be live this morning. I'm gonna hear what they have to say, because hopefully they say like that one thing that triggers me to get going. That's a decision too, right? And so, but like the decision to work out, the decision to stay healthy, the decision to drink a drink or drink too much, the decision to stay out and know when it's done, or stay out till 2 a.m, and knowing that you've got to wake up the next day and put in the work, right? The decision to sleep in because whatever, or the decision to wake up strong, right? The decision to make your calls, or the decision to not make your calls today, right? Like, all of these are decisions, and they go so far and so deep when you think about it. Age is a decision, right? Like, the way you feel is a decision, right? Like, you could, Kathy, and maybe you could vouch for this or not, but when I start getting in a bad mood and I start to spiral out a little bit, right? Like, because I can be a little moody sometimes. Yeah, I mean, it's human. We're human, right? Like, we have feelings. And when I start to feel that a little bit, and I start to move in a negative direction, it's almost like you have to stop and go, oh, hold on a second. And you have to make a decision to make a U-turn.
Yes.
And start coming back to the positive side, and start going back to what you need to do to succeed. Because you know how it is, man. You get into that negative mindset, and nothing successful happens for you, right? No. Like, nothing great is going to happen for you. So those are all decisions that we have to make on a daily basis. Another one that I wouldn't mind alluding to, and I think you can vouch for this, because we're partners in our industry, and I see who you hang out with, you see who I hang out with. And I think that's also a big decision. The people you surround yourself with.
Absolutely.
Huge decision.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, David. And, whether we make a good decision or bad decision, right? I think that the important thing is, when you know that you're either not having that right mindset at that particular moment, you catch yourself being negative or having a negative thought, to stop yourself at that moment as much as you can, and understand that that's not going to get you anywhere. You could have had a misunderstanding with somebody last week. Don't bring it on to this week. Start this week fresh. Resolve it. Give it the time that it's due when it happens, and understand, is this somebody or someone or something that I want to carry over and continue to deal with? Or is this something that I just want to say, you know what, I'm grateful while I had it, but this is not going to follow me into my future. This is not going to follow me into my career. This is not going to follow me into who I am, to where my branding is in real estate. So important, because yes, we are surrounded ourselves by so many people all the time, and nothing is perfect in life, right? And you have to make sure that you're always going to make that right decision for yourself, that it's going to carry you in the long haul for what you want for you. It's your career. You're the entrepreneur. You're the business owner. Yep. Nobody else is. Yep. David, you have your business. I have mine. So I choose to be here. You choose to be here. I choose to be here to support you. And that's the way it is. So surround yourself with those people who are always there, right? Willing to support you, who will stand up for you, who will, say a kind word about you when you're not there.
Right.
So yeah, very important, very important. Change your mood.
There was something I read once that said, more important than the things people say to you is the things they say when you're not in the room.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. Absolutely.
And so, I bring this up. As many of you know, I'm a partner at New World Title and the president of New World Title Texas. And this last weekend on Friday morning, we left for our annual President's Cruise.
I saw that. Amazing.
Oh man, it was amazing. We went down to Key West. Awesome. We brought everybody from Texas, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Florida, and we just kind of all went down. And the trip is designed to take all the executives, partners, and top employees in the company, top processor, top escrow officer in each state, right? And when you sit in the room and you look at the type of people that are in the room, because this is the top of the top. And I started thinking to myself, wow, dude, like I'm literally surrounded by hustlers, by hard workers, by perseverance, by people who never give up, by entrepreneurs, by intrapreneurs, right? Because it's okay to be an intrapreneur. Everybody's all entrepreneurs, like the buzzword of since COVID, right? Like what can we create and what can we go do for ourselves? But it's okay to be an intrapreneur as well, which simply means that you work for someone else or for under a company or something, and you build something great with them, right? And so the president of Yahoo or the president of Google doesn't own Google. They're an entrepreneur. They're building that, and they're excited about it, and they get paid handsomely, right? But they're excited about it. These folks in the room, these were the executives that work 18 hours a day. These were the salespeople that are doing 50 to 150 deals a month. Hello, right? And you're sitting there, you're going, holy smokes, how do you even find the time for that, right? And so you start to sit with them and talk to them and interact with them. And then you've got other broker owners and team owners there that are partners with the company, joint venture partners, right? And you start to talk to them about their business and how they're growing and, the agent count and the production count and how they get their agents into production and things of that nature, and the big team leaders and what are they doing to succeed. And these guys are doing billions in sales in this room where we're all having dinner.
That's amazing.
And you start, that's the piece that I'm talking about, that decision to be there in that room. Then I think about the opportunity that we have. So we're LPT Realty, and I've sat in rooms with the likes of Robert Palmer and Michael Valdez and all these great, entrepreneurs. You got Jenny Gomez and, Jeannie Echeverria, and you've got all these people who are building and developing in so many different ways. The people watching right now, like Julio and Guy and Tanya and Jen, and like these are people who are waking up to get it every single day, and you get to experience time with them. And whether you sell more than them or less than them, as long as that mindset kind of clicks and they're open-minded to being at your level or you're open-minded to being at their level, right? Like that's the room you want to be in,
Absolutely.
And you got to spend time with Pavan's family. Pavan's a great friend of mine. If you would have told me 5 years ago, like that a few of my friends would have been billionaires right now, like friends, I would have been like, dude, come on, man. You know what I mean? I'm playing my game. Just leave me alone, And now you start to insert yourself in rooms and prove your worth, prove your value.
And it shows you that you made the right decisions, back then, which again goes to, the point that the decisions that you make now, it's what you're going to build on. It's what you're going to receive down the line. May not be in a week, it may not be tomorrow, but definitely, as time passes, that those decisions that you make today is what's going to make you and take you where you are. and you've done a great job. Look where, you're in this room with all of these people, some of which you knew from years before. You never knew where you were going to be, but you did something. I guarantee you, David, that you did something every single day to get to where you are. You earned this. You weren't lucky.
Absolutely. No, there was no
luck. You earned it. You earned to be where you're at. And it's important to continue to earn that for yourself every day. Don't do it for nobody. Do it for you. Do it for you.
And you go back to the word decision, right? Like the reason that I've been able to become friends with people like Robert Palmer and Pavan Agarwal is because I made a decision when the opportunity showed up, right? God's going to give you opportunities. He's going to show you the door. He's going to go, here it is.
Yeah.
Right. And then what most people do is go, I don't know. That door has too many locks on it. That can't be the door God gave me.
Yes.
Right. And so, I made the decision. I said, no, I'm going to pick each of these locks and find the keys or do whatever I got to do to get through. And I did. And it's equal to you. I've seen you progress. And so I think, we usually, let's leave a message to everybody for this Monday kickoff. And what I'm going to say is this week, right? Evaluate your circle. Look at the people that are around you. If the people around you are holding you by the ankles, it's time to kick them off, right? If the people around you are holding you and hugging you, bear hug and keeping you steady, it's time to push them off. But if the people around you are elevating you, because, Kathy, you could say that I've made great decisions and put me in a place, but one of the best decisions I've ever made is aligning myself with the likes of you and everybody else that I consider to be the heroes in our organization that lift each other up.
Push. Yes, absolutely. Challenge. I need a challenge all the time. People that know me, ask Jeannie, ask people that I'm really close to, that I've been and worked with closely. And it's so far, you need to be challenged. If you're not challenging yourself and you're not putting yourself to think big every single day, every single week, that's how you get to that place. Focus on what you want and then make the decisions toward that to support what it is that you want. Little by little, you will structure your life. Or your career in this case.
So to the folks out there, evaluate your circle, look at the people around you. If they do not elevate you, they don't belong around you. There are seasons for people. I'm not saying that you don't have to be their friends anymore. I'm just simply saying you got to put one arm's distance between you and them, and you need to do what you're doing and find new people to fill the circle, right? It's okay to go hang out with this person every once in a while that you love dearly, that you met years ago. But there's new people that want to elevate you. They just don't know you yet. And for that is the second point that we've made very heavily. In order to get in front of those people, you have to make a decision to open those doors. You have to make a decision to wake up in the morning and put in the work and make the money and call the people and fill your bank account so that you can attend nice conferences and big events and masterminds and things of that nature that are going to put you in rooms with people that are doing things that you never thought freaking possible.
And David, I will add that one thing that you said about that there are people that don't know you yet. That should be the most exciting thing in the world. That's the most exciting thing in the world to me. It's knowing that I haven't met those people that are going to elevate me, that are going to take me where I want to be, and that those people I haven't met yet. They're yet to meet.
That's right. That's it. It's just people that deserve to know you.
Yes, because they value you.
They value you and you bring value.
Yeah, and you bring value to them. Absolutely.
So to everybody listening right now, we're going to finalize with this right here. There are people out there in the world that deserve to know you and deserve to feel your value, to feel your inspiration, to feel your excitement. And they want to put money in your pocket, guys. They really do. They just don't know you. And so it's time for you to make a decision this week and moving forward every day. It is time for you to make a decision to do something better, greater, stronger, faster in your life. The next time you get an invitation to a mastermind, go. The next time you get an invitation to a high-end showing, go. The next time that there's a big multi-million-dollar house and they're doing an open house, and you know that there's a possibility that there's going to be agents in there that do 150, $300 million a year in sales, go meet them, go talk to them, go see what you're going to see, go inspire people so that you can be inspired, right?
100%.
Thank you so much for doing this with me today. I think this was by far one of the best ones we've done. One of the best Monday kickoffs we've done. So thank you for doing this with me. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're out there listening, Kathy and I both wish you tremendous success this week. And we want you guys to win. We want you guys to succeed. So remember, evaluate your circle and make strong decisions.
Make good decisions.
All right, Kathy, see you soon.
Bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye.